got robbed at gunpoint. Cops came. I had a warrant, and they took me instead of the robber. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Benny.
Hey man, Collin.
You already know what time it is, man. Welcome to the show. It is the
Happy Hour Pod.
Y'all know what's
What's good? What's good with y'all? Welcome back, degenerates.
Yes, sir.
And you know, Benny, we kind of fucked up, bro, because you know what time it is.
It is shot o'clock. And based on the last show, we did talk about the 60 ball.
Yeah.
And we did play. And neither one of us won. So we're actually both going to start the show off with 2 shots. If you feel like you want to take some shots in solidarity with us, we wouldn't mind.
Yeah, he said nobody won, but nobody got the 60 ball. But
yeah,
I did win.
He did win. I'll give it to him.
Understand, this is the norm.
Now, you know what's really crazy? I think that we should really switch over from Mario Kart to the bowling. Because really, bowling is what we really care about.
Okay, so that's what we. Okay,
but at the same time,
he says that because he's been winning in bowling.
I've
recently.
been going crazy.
He's been going up in bowling.
Yeah. Now today I wasn't playing.
Today we were both whack.
Yeah.
But and while he's been going up in bowling, understand every time I have my best game, this nigga just went up to me magically. That's irksome as fuck. But you know, we gonna get he's having his moment.
I'm having my moment.
He hit like 6-7 fucking strikes in a row the other day. I was livid, bro. What the fuck?
I think that was my most strikes in a row, bro.
Yeah, you were on it.
No, that was a good one.
All right, so seriously, we can make bowling the main shit because I'm on it, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you though. You were whooping me in golf, but that shit was fun, low key. Like I want to play you again in golf. Actually,
golf was fun. That shit just be long as hell.
If you do the 9 holes, it is really long. I think if you do the 3 holes,
that's what she said. You gotta add the sound effects in for after.
I got you. But yeah, bro.
I feel so lonely in the studio today.
I know. Yeah, we don't have a studio audience today. Man. Normally we do have at least one person here in the studio.
Yeah, we literally just talking to y'all today. This is interesting. Like, there's nobody behind the camera.
It's just us.
It's just us. All right, so let's get into it. All right, we have a personal. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, we won't get too far into it. She did tell me she wants to be anonymous.
Okay,
but
we actually know this person.
Well, yes. I'll just say
co-hosting.
Shout out Finding Nemo, and she'll understand. So
what up, Nemo Dory? What's that fish that was allergic to H2O? So I'm H2O intolerant. It's a little squid.
Yeah, no, it was a little squid.
The octopus.
Oh, when they were kids.
Yeah. I mean, Nemo doesn't.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. So.
Oh wait. Shot number 2.
Oh yeah. Shot number 2. Let's get into it. You know. Oh yeah. That's what I meant to say. We forgot to tell them in the beginning. If you got something to smoke, go ahead and grab it. If you got something to drink, go ahead and drink it. I said it wrong then too.
But you know what the vibe is.
You do know what we mean. Welcome to the show. We're happy to have you here, man. Thank you for joining us. It is episode 3 of the Happy Hour podcast. And we're going to get right into it with an Am I the Asshole? As y'all already know, like I said, this one is coming from a close source. So, I'm going to keep it 100 with you, shot it. Let's see what it's saying. Am I the asshole for still hanging around my ex after he told me he's getting married to someone else, but is still in love with me? Yo. All right.
Okay.
My ex-boyfriend and I have a long, intense history dating back about 5 years now. We started dating our freshman year of college and were together for almost 2 years. Our relationship was a little messy and sometimes toxic, but overall, we were always really close and developed a great friendship while we were together. Our breakup was pretty bad, and we went over a year without talking afterwards, but somehow ended up reconnecting and rekindling our friendship later on down the line. It's now been over 3 years since we've been together, and our friendship is flourishing. He has always been someone that I'm comfortable around, and we have very similar energies.
You said it's been 3 years they've been together, and their friendship is flourishing?
Mm-mm.
3 years that they haven't been together, and their friendship.
Yeah. Gotcha. They dated for 2 years, but they've been now friends for 3 years.
Gotcha.
And there was a 1 year gap where they didn't speak. It's now been over 3 years since we've been together, and our friendship is flourishing. He has always been someone that I'm comfortable around, and we have very similar energies, so it's always a great time when we're together. Just recently, though, I noticed he'd been being standoffish towards me and would do things like hit me up only to not text me back once I responded. I ended up calling him out on it the next time we were together, and he responded telling me that he's still in love with me and that it has been affecting his ability to fully connect with other women. He's then proceeded to tell me that he's been planning to propose to his current girlfriend because she checks off all his boxes and he wants to be married, but the one thing that's stopping him is he's still stuck on me. He told me that he talked to the girlfriend and to several of his family members about his feelings toward me. Whoa, yeah. He told me that he has talked to the girlfriend and to several of his family members, about his feelings toward me, and that everyone told him to talk to me about it to see where my head is at before making a final decision. He then proceeded to tell me that if I felt the same way toward him, he would not marry her. It took me a while to process everything, but of course I told him to marry the girl because regardless of how I feel, I would never tell him to do otherwise. We both began to tear up because I think we both knew what this meant for our friendship. We then hugged and went our separate ways. A few weeks later, he hit me up saying he wanted to see me, and even though I knew it wasn't a good idea, I agreed to meet with him. We had a great time per usual and have since been back in contact and hanging out often. I know that this is a messy situation and that it could potentially mess up his current relationship if they were to find out he's hanging out with me, but part of me feels that it's none of my business. At the end of the day, he is a grown man and is responsible for his own actions. I don't want to be anything more than his friend and have no desire to take him from his girlfriend and future fiance. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't find it slightly amusing that I could if I wanted to. Anyway, am I the asshole for continuing to hang out with him, or am I right to mind my business and leave his relationship to him?
Whew. That's a story. That's a good one. That's a great one.
You said you had some heat, and I told her when she sent it to me, bro. I said, like my very next message right here, bro. You could read it. I said, I'm not gonna read this because I want to have my most genuine reaction on the show. Like, I'm not gonna read this right now. And holy shit, she did say it was gonna be a good one, and that's crazy.
That is a wild sequence of events. To start off answering the question, kind of.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. What the fuck?
Kind of.
Yeah, you're kind of a dickhead.
Because, I mean, firstly, to bro, no, you shouldn't be getting married. If it was ever in her hands to decide whether you were going to commit to the relationship for real, you shouldn't have been committed.
Yeah.
If it was ever a question like, oh, if you feel the same way, then I'm not gonna marry her, then just don't marry shorty, because that's already telling.
Yeah, it is.
So he's an asshole on his part for not just taking the hard road. I guess it would be very hard for him. I'm sure he feels, a lot of ways about her too if he was going to marry her.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would have been harder to say, I don't think we should do this because of X, Y, and Z reasons. But you already had a hard conversation. She said that he talked to his girlfriend about his feelings for her. Mm-hmm. So you already then, got into that space. You might as well go ahead and just take the plunge. Like,
yeah,
you feel this way, y'all might need to slow down. Cause, you already said cause you might be the asshole.
Yeah, honestly, look, this is how I see it. I think that I'm gonna use your quote. Two things can be true.
Yeah.
I feel like you are the asshole just a little bit, and mainly because of this one line. I don't want to be anything more than his friend and have no desire to take him from his girlfriend and future fiance, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't find it slightly amusing that I could if I wanted to. That means you are fully aware that you know that this is like some fucked up shit. Or at least in your mind, this is not some shit you should be doing. However, that's also human nature. It's like when you know you're not supposed to be doing something, it makes that thing so much better. You know what I'm saying?
Even her saying that I find it slightly amusing that I could if I wanted to, I feel like that's just straight up honesty.
Yeah, no, that is.
If you're in a position where you could take somebody else's partner from them because they feel that way about you, yeah, it's gonna be a little ego boost. Yeah, you're gonna walk over and tell her like, yeah, I'm not nigga. I'm the one. I'm him. I'm her in this case. So I feel like that was just being straight up honest.
I do feel like you're being honest, and that's good. I don't think see, this is the thing. I don't think that she's fully an asshole though. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you do make a good point. He's a grown ass man, and quite honestly, he is the problem because he's putting you in a situation that you shouldn't be in, right? So the fact that he has a shorty and he was still hanging out with you, even if you knew, I guess, and you felt like y'all were still being friends or whatever, he shouldn't have been doing that just because he knows what the situation is for him. Especially if it's to the point where he's like, I'm going to marry this girl.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you're talking about something, you want to marry this girl, I do see his situation as both sides too. One side of him is like, I'm going to marry this girl and I'm for real, I'm going to marry her. So that means that if I love this other girl, I need to figure that shit out. What we doing? Because I either need to let you go or I need to go ahead and figure out what's good with you. Right? But he also is being an asshole because he did do the whole I'm going to let you go because y'all said whatever y'all said just to come back and then rope you right back into the shit. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this is some real, like, y'all really just, like, if you love this man and you do want to be with him, then yeah, you need to tell him what it is because he's letting you know, like, hey, right now, I'll figure this out and, you know, this is an awkward situation, but we gonna figure it out together. And if you love him, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Go for it. But also know that he was with a woman and he wanted to leave her for you. So, yeah, you know, this kind of emotional fleeting thing might also be something that happens in the future. However, you know what I'm saying? He also needs to figure out what he's doing. He's too wishy-washy.
Yeah, like I said at first, he's an asshole for stating it like that. If what you said made more sense to me, saying that if you know you want to marry this one woman and you know there's another woman that still has a certain hold in your brain, you need to figure that shit out. Absolutely. But phrasing it in a way that said, if you say you love me too, I'll drop her versus if you say you don't, I'm going to marry her. That makes it seem to me like you shouldn't be married in the first place.
Yeah.
On her side, personal responsibility is always a thing. You know that if it was reversed and it was you as the potential fiance, you wouldn't want your potential fiance again to be running around with somebody else and having those feelings
that you know he's in love with,
and for her to just be with it, or for him in your case.
And so, honestly, it seems like I don't know what shorty's on because I don't know if I'd want to. Like, you can't propose to me after you just told me this goofy shit.
So he has me telling her something else. Either he said, "Yeah, I have feelings for her."
I just
figured that shit out.
Yeah, I can't imagine that he told his soon-to-be fiance
that if she told me
that, like, no, he definitely didn't say if she told me that she loves me, we're not getting married.
Yeah,
just so
he
you know.
couldn't have said that.
Never would he say that shit because any self-respecting person is out the door.
Yeah,
but at the same time, he might have. I don't know, bro. There's no way because then that just means that there's too much goofiness happening. If he was able to tell his shorty, because that sounds like some shit I heard on Catfish. Like there was an episode of Catfish where Buddy was talking to this girl, and he had a girlfriend, and the girlfriend's like, I need him to meet the girl so that we know whether or not she's real or not, because then he can actually move on from her and we can be together for real.
Yeah,
and it's just like, what?
At that point, boo, just leave. Just go.
But I mean,
I don't get that either.
Yeah, no,
I definitely feel like, okay, you got feelings for this person in your past still. Go ahead, figure that shit out in your own time. Maybe we'll connect again in the future, maybe not. But either way, I'm out the door right now.
Yeah. Damn, bro, but that's a crazy story. Just remember, right? You have all these great memories with him. Remember the things that made your relationship toxic. Remember the things that made it messy. Because those things, he's not a different person necessarily. Those traits might still come back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, that's something to think about in the sense, like, okay, when we were having this terrible breakup and we didn't talk for a year, what led to that? Because is that something that y'all are now more mature and can get past, or is that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because it's just like, yo, she was saying, oh, every time we link up now, it's great. We have all the good times. You're having all the good and none of the bad because you're not involved with each other as heavily as you were before.
yeah.
Being friends, that allows you to have space apart from each other.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
got
have
no jealousy.
There's
you
no,
know he has a woman and you don't care because he's not your man.
There's
right?
a lot
but
less,
if he was your man and he was putting you in this situation, you would be ready to smack the shit out of this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So think about how the dynamics would be different if it was on the other side. Because he's not incapable of doing it again on the other way.
Yeah.
And you know, guys, hey, I want y'all to know this show is more lighthearted. This one is close to me, so I did actually want to try to give her some real advice for real. But yeah, I think that's a good place to leave it at. I think that you are responsible for your actions, but you're not necessarily an asshole all the way. But you are doing some shit that an asshole would do.
You are doing things an asshole would do. I agree. That is a great place to leave it at.
Yeah. And on that note, it's time for another shot, my boy.
All right, let's get to it.
Oh shit, my bad.
Cheers, bro.
So, we're gonna move straight into some HBCU confessions. I heard you got some good ones for me this week.
I did read a few. And I thought they were pretty fucking funny.
Got a couple bangers for me, huh?
So the first one says,
What's up? Nothing.
Paul.
Go ahead.
All my friends are grown ass men that are still 12. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So HBCU confessions. This one's from JCSU. I don't know what that is. But all right. Once you get over the fact someone dead, funeral food be so good. Hey, shit.
Hold
the
on.
food at my
That's
friend's
crazy.
grandma's funeral was busting.
Yo,
That's
crazy.
funny as shit. Cause whole time, I ain't gonna hold you. My granddaddy funeral, nigga. The what is it called? The wake when everybody's at the crib.
Yeah.
That shit was live. We was going up, and my family from Memphis. I don't know if it's just a southern thing or something like that. But, nigga, we had the foods, the whole spread. We had the shit catered. Usually we be cooking, but you know my folks getting older, so the younger generation ain't really caught up and stepping in the kitchen.
And that's crazy because that is a generation thing. Our generation, they do not be cooking.
We do not be cooking like that.
Not like that.
Back in the Gap, nigga, that whole kitchen would have been buzzed down.
Yeah.
Niggas would have been outside on the grill. It would have been going up. But the same way, we don't got as much kids running around either. Like,
well, I think shit's just way too expensive. Niggas are
times have changed.
They're like kids.
Like,
nigga,
I'm
I'm trying to take care of myself.
Yeah, nah. But after the funeral was mad sad, of course.
Yeah.
But then we got home, everybody, I'm like, we had music playing. We was outside. I'm sorry.
Nigga said, I forgot what we were here for.
We out here just, I'm like, yo, we're granddaddy. Oh, that's why we're here.
Yeah. Like,
dog. But yeah, the food was busting. I ain't gonna hold. I'm like, I can't really disagree. That shit is.
Nah, but that is a crazy out of pocket thing to say.
It's
one thing to think that, but to
to
let it escape.
verbalize it.
You know what? I guess it didn't escape his lips.
To share with the
Yeah,
world.
to share with the world is crazy. Nigga said, I'll do it anonymously.
All right. So, all right, this one, I kind of had. I was like, yo, I. This was me, I guess, in like junior, senior year of college.
Okay.
I'm in a relationship, but I guess I grew up lately. Mad fine girls been wanting me. A few of my pretty homegirls made a move on me too. I don't want to cheat, but most of the girls on my dick now are finer than my girl. I don't want to say like the girls that was talking to me was finer than my girl. It was just like, oh, this is new. Like, I'm getting attention.
And you know what? I don't know, bruh. Clout's one hell of a drug.
Dog.
And that nigga's getting a taste of a drug.
And I know, hey, look, we both went to Howard. Y'all know this if y'all been watching.
Yeah, bro.
But if
It's
you don't
different,
know,
yeah.
the women at Howard are gorgeous. You ain't never seen none till you seen Sundry Season on the yard.
Oh my goodness.
And to walk around there
What
with a
time
girlfriend,
is it?
knowing that.
Now, you know what's really crazy? You know, for a while, Keish would always say that I said this to her. I don't remember saying this to her, for the record.
Mm-hmm.
But she said that, like, for a while she didn't want to date me because of this statement. But you know what? I find that I was still being modest in that statement.
Okay, what's the
So I guess we were on the yard during sundress season.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, and I was like, damn, all this ass on the yard, and I can't hit None.
You wow. No way you said this if she's next to you.
Yeah. I was like, this shit is crazy.
Nigga said, I'm feeling reckless today. I'm choosing violence. Let's see.
No, bro, at the time, see, like, when I knew her at Howard, like, we were just cool with each other. Cause, like we always had, like, a little vibe, whatever.
This is before y'all dated.
Yeah. No, we weren't dating at all.
Okay.
No. We weren't together.
Wild bar. That's on some shit like, hey, I got feelings for my old girl. Like, nigga, what?
Now that I know that you thought that we were together at the time, that is crazy.
Dog, I'm like, yo, they said all this ass on the yard. I can't hit nothing. Bro, what? Yeah, like, you have some audacity, sir. Like, you gonna need some bigger pants to carry around them shits with you. Good God, bro.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, brother. But, like, man, Howard was different. Nigga. Oh, my goodness.
How it was different. And I'm talking about, like, this is like, you know, nigga that
just
just crossed.
Bro, it was like a, I don't know what happened. It was like cool bitches.
For me, and especially, you know, I'm an engineer. We stayed in one building the entire time I was in Howard. All 4 years. I'm in one fucking building. I have the same classmates. I see these niggas every day. It's only 20 of us, max. And that's because they combine electrical and computer engineering into one fucking group. Besides the points, that's just my aggravations with Howard. But yeah, so I'm in one place all the time. I don't really be seeing outside like that, but I'm talking about as soon as I cross, bro. And I cross, I'm a proud member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Alpha Chapter, you feel me? This is not the cool org. I love my organization, and I believe they do the most service. But this is not the cool org. Like, this is not the one that give you clout, you feel me? My man's cross Q, he out here barking, flocking, all the little flocking, right?
Yeah.
And I knew as soon as he did, it was gonna be that. That's fine. I love my brother. But hey, shout out Isaiah. And
that's so funny.
I'm just like, I know this is not the cool frat, bro. And still, it was like just a little glances and shit. I'm walking on it. Just a little eye. I'm catching eyes and shit. I'm like, bro, what's like a little flavor in the air didn't change and shit. I'm walking around campus like, bro, what's up? Walking around the engineering building. I'm feeling like, I don't know. Maybe it was just in my head. Maybe I had more confidence.
Let me tell you something. It was not in your head.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was, bro.
It was not in your head, bro. Cause like you know, it's crazy. Cause when I tell people I play tennis, it's so crazy. Cause that's like the last sport they'll think of, like for me to play. Yeah. So like, I was on a tennis team, and like when you're on a team at Howard, and this is just to say this, like you know every other athlete, bro. So it's like, and it didn't matter. I was on the tennis team.
Them track and field girls was and the volleyball.
I fell in love with a soccer player.
Oh, them soccer players too. Oh my god, our women are just gorgeous. Shout out to HU. You know, you fucking know.
Damn.
Bless y'all hearts. I'm so sad I'm out of college.
Not to say I was good, no. But it's okay. Like, you know what? Fun. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's like those were good times, but I don't need to relive them. Like for me, I don't feel like I want to be in college again because it wouldn't be the same right now. I enjoy the fact that I went to Howard when I went to Howard. Back when El Rey was popping, nigga. And then margaritas, I could get a picture for $26.
Satellite was open, nigga. You can go $2 Tuesdays to satellite, nigga.
Yes, nigga.
Talking about we got class in the morning. We don't give a fuck.
Talking about I'm going to Brixton every Saturday. Rooftop vibes. I'm going to Cloak and Dagger. We're going to Marvin's room, bro. Nigga. Everything, bro. U Street was popping. I feel like U Street's not the same no more.
We're not gonna sleep on this comment. El Rey $26 pictures. If you go there today, nigga, $57 coming out your pocket.
For a picture?
For a picture.
57?
57. I just went there.
Oh no.
El Rey,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not fucking bugging.
How much are the nachos?
I don't know.
I would go to El Rey on a Thursday, nigga. Nachos with the I'm getting either chicken nacho. I'm getting chicken nachos, and I'm getting a frozen pitcher blended. I want the lime. I want the strawberry. I want the yeah. You feel me?
You got it,
nigga. At that $26 for the fucking margarita, like $12 for the nachos. I'm in there for a smooth 40 ball.
Can't do that no more.
No way.
Can't do that.
I'm not gonna lie, El Rey, you're disappointed. But you know what? They probably trying to make up shit from when COVID happened. You know what actually started to hit right before I left? What's that place? It was like right at the bottom of Georgia Ave, like right where Georgia Ave becomes 7th Street.
Talking about the
It was
pizza
like
spot,
huh?
It's right by the CVS.
Not the pizza spot, but it's the like spot that's right across the street from the CVS. It was like some bratwurst spot.
You talking about Half Smoke?
Half Smoke. That shit was kind of straight.
That ain't by CVS, nigga.
Nigga, yes it is.
Oh,
the CVS is across the street, literally.
Is that on? That's Half Smoke's on the intersection. But
and CVS
where
is
Georgia crossed into
CVS is on the intersection.
CVS is across from Longest.
Bruh.
It's right by Shaw.
I know what you're telling me.
Yeah,
let me tell you something. It is literally right there. Half Smoke intersection? Metro PCS is right here, nigga. Playing go-go music.
Yeah.
And Half Smoke. What the fuck are you saying?
Go-go music.
Come on.
That niggas be dancing. That niggas be on it all fucking day. All right, you got
They
it.
trying to shut that shit down too.
Hey, I ain't never gonna hold you. I will never hold any of y'all. I'm terrible at directions. I can't find my
I'm
way
a
out
human
of a
GPS.
cardboard box.
I'm a human GPS, bro. You can.
So,
if
yeah,
I go somewhere one time, I'm getting back home.
The
I'm not Hansel and Gretel, nigga. We're not leaving trails.
Oh, nigga, if I don't have Apple Maps on my phone, I'm stranded. Fuck you talking about? Hey, how do we
know there's two
men don't
different
type
types of
after
people.
directions? Not me. I'm asking.
I don't
need
ask.
to know.
I know where I'm at.
Fuck out of here.
Real
nigga.
shit. I know where I'm at.
I know I can get home if I need to. I can communicate enough.
You can ask a question.
I can ask a goddamn question.
Hey man, you know where that Waffle House by the PP is?
Where is Buckhead? That way, say less. I'm gonna ask the next nigga when I get 15 minutes out of the street. I'm gonna get my way to fuck home.
That's funny as hell.
All right. I got like 2 or 3 more. Yeah,
we actually did.
Yeah. All right,
I'm sorry, guys.
I got like 2 more.
We do that a lot.
All the topics is just some shit for us to branch off of. We just need something to get us to talk, and after that, y'all are just watching us communicate. So I hope you enjoy this. Thank you for paying us to talk. Really, that's
not
all.
yet, but eventually.
No, I'm speaking into existence.
Yeah,
y'all gonna do that. Thank you. Have a nice
appreciate
day.
you. God bless.
Yeah. All right. So the next one we got. It says, I just started dating my girl, and she said she rejected men that were too big. She never rejected mine, and I can't get this out of my head. Clark Atlanta.
My brother. First off, why do you want to be too big for your shorty? She obviously enjoys you.
Nah, fuck that noise. I'm with you, bro. I'm stuck on that statement too.
For myself, I feel like I can speak on it because like I've never had that issue, but I've never had his issue. But what I'm saying is, don't feel.
What are you trying to tell me here?
I don't gotta say nothing. Just wait till our studio audience.
Hey, yo, we already had a conversation. Apparently, Benzel be disturbing his roommate, so I ain't got shit else to say after
relax.
that. He does whatever he does.
I don't
all
be
right?
disturbing nothing. It's not.
I don't want to know nothing about his personal life.
I'm not
to
the
that
one
detail.
that I don't make sense.
I don't care. I don't want to hear anything about you.
I don't.
Hey, look, y'all are my friends, and as far as I'm concerned, y'all are all virgins. All right, y'all don't have any particular body parts.
Okay, fair enough.
That's just what happened.
Yeah, nah, bro. But hey, I feel you, bro. I would be disappointed if that happened to me too. I don't know that feeling. I hope to never experience that feeling. And I understand that you're probably a little bit, hung up on this feeling, but you gotta let it go, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. That's gotta be for Patreon. Just remind me.
I got a question for you.
What?
Because, and this is just something, like, y'all don't go too crazy in the comments or whatnot. This is just something that I often wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Because, without too much information, I've also never had this particular individual's issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I be thinking, like,
thank God.
like, I'll probably never get to experience what niggas with little dicks get to experience on the regular. Pause. For sure, pause. That's why I stated all the things I stated before.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, a girl can deep throat them easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
I don't want to have this conversation. I don't know why you want to have this conversation with me.
That's I was like, I don't.
But I figured, just expressing your thought.
I figured for y'all would have something to enjoy. Looking at two niggas look awkward for having this conversation.
I don't.
But answer me in the comments. Is it just me, my brain being weird and trying to come up with the grass?
I mean, quite honestly, I can't imagine it's a fun life. You're getting made fun of.
But you also
made fun of.
You get the best feelings.
No,
because
you
your
don't.
shit is always fully enveloped.
Brother.
You know that you... okay.
What I'm
I
saying
don't know
is,
you. I know. I'm trying to put.
no, but I know what you're saying. But what I'm saying is the fact that nigga, you might not even want to put your drawers down.
That's a word. But
It's gonna no.
If you can ever get past that embarrassment,
bro,
you always have the best sensations.
Okay, tell me this. Tell me you don't have one female friend that has told you about a time where a nigga has whipped out and she said, "Wow, never mind."
I've had personal experiences where women have asked me before we like on the first, not
like,
the first date, first interaction, like, is your shit little because I'm not fucking with that. So I'm already knowing. This shit's
You're
like,
not.
no,
They're living a
I
horrible
definitely
life.
from my side of the fucking grass.
They're living a horrible life.
But you gotta
that's why these niggas are angry.
They always have the best sensations. They
I
never
don't know
please
how
their
you would
women.
know that.
They never. I'm just assuming, bro.
That's a bad assumption.
But
that nigga is on Pornhub.
Because no,
bro, he is buying.
If he
is buying Viagra by the truckload.
He don't need Viagra. It don't take a lot of blood for his shit to get up. It's little. His blood only got to pump this much. Like,
what's the next fucking thing, bro? I hate this nigga, bro.
Yeah, that shit's funny. But hey, y'all,
I'm gonna have to cut this whole conversation.
Tell me, bro. Nah, bro.
This whole conversation is a
tell
big
me in the
pause.
comments,
I'm not gonna
bro.
lie. I don't want any parts of it, and I want y'all to know that this was all him, and that I have no parts of this. I tried to deflect,
bro. I'm securing my sexuality.
Nah, me too, but I'm just saying, bro. The internet is a wild place, and you don't know how they're gonna twist your.
They can do whatever they want with them, but I know what I said and I know what I think. It's fine. But y'all tell me, bro. For the niggas that are not substantial,
yeah, man,
do you appreciate
comments and
do you appreciate the fact that you can do more and not have to worry about
they're not
that
doing
hurts
more?
But the that hurts.
Oh, you're saying they can really get in there?
Yes, I'm saying
yeah.
You know what? You know what? At any time.
You know what's crazy? No, you know, actually, a woman has asked me that question on the reverse. She's been like, "Does it bother you that you can't really like?"
You feel me? Like you can't just go crazy.
Okay,
you gotta be.
Fuck, man, come on. Next topic. God damn it.
All right. So last one.
I'm gonna have to cut all of that.
Last one.
I'm not, but it's. God, this is episode 3.
Yeah.
When we're at
episode
50, when we're at episode 300, bro,
whatever.
Niggas are gonna be calling us back to episode 3, talking about, did y'all see this shit?
Yeah, that's fine, bro. Yeah, go watch our old shit. All right. What's the last one I had? I told you. Fuck. Did I lose it? There's this girl I'm talking to. She's beautiful as fuck, head to toe, blunt and cool ass personality. She wants me to smash, but the only thing is that she has herpes. She says she never gets outbreaks anymore, and that I'm a bitch for not wanting to fuck. What do I do?
You know, that's actually wild as fuck. And I'm not gonna lie. Brother,
the first comment says, bruh, if you don't delete her number.
Yeah, bruh. That's what I was gonna say. Get her out of here. First off, you are not, what's that nigga name? NBA Youngboy?
NBA Youngboy?
Yeah, his shorty had it.
Oh. I don't pay attention to celebrities. You're asking the wrong person.
Regardless. You know what's actually crazy that happened to me at Howard? But the shorty didn't tell me. And that's actually crazy for her to try to throw it back on you. Like it's your fault.
With you?
Huh? No, nigga, I don't have no goddamn herpes. What I'm saying is,
I saw how upset.
what I'm saying
all our herpes followers.
Nah, don't get mad at me.
You gotta cut that part. We gonna get canceled. All right, never mind. I didn't say shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So I had something like that happen to me at Howard. Actually, not that shorty gave it to me, but that like there was this shorty that was trying to like talk to me. So I was like, you know, I'm entertaining it, whatever. But one of her friends was like my man's. Like she was cool. I was cool with her. And so like she came to me and was like, hey yo, like shorty told me that, you know what I'm saying, y'all been texting, whatever. I'll be careful. I was like, what you mean? Well, I just would stop talking to her. What do you mean?
Whoa.
Like, and it's just like, it's getting more concerning, but she's not saying shit. I'm like, bro, no, you gotta tell me why I just, like, I'm about to strike shorty. You need to tell me right now why I need to not do that because she looks good. So please give me a valid reason other than to trust you because I'm not doing that right now. She told me, and I was like, that's a good reason. And I'm not gonna lie, the communication ended immediately.
He said, hey, I'm not even back shorty, that's it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And you know what? It's crazy that like people will try to make you feel like the bad guy for that. Like I feel like in all things, as long as you give somebody a choice, let them make up their mind. It's up to them. Some things people are cool with, some things people are not. And I feel like that goes for anything. If I'm cool with something, I'm cool with it. That's what I want to do. If I'm not, I'm not. That doesn't mean that I don't like you for doing what you do, but that just means that
it's not my style.
That's me.
It's not my style. That's the same thing as Emma also earlier. It's like, bro, you know, if you told me that you got feelings for your ex, that's cool. I'm not mad at you, and I respect you more for telling me, but that ain't me. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you live. Maybe the light. But yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna switch up. Do we have a poll this week? Or do you want to go to anime?
Did I have a poll?
You had an Instagram post, but
I did have an Instagram post.
You want to just skip that?
We could touch on it briefly.
All right,
we could touch on it briefly.
We gotta remember that thing.
I know. We can touch on it briefly though. Okay, let me get it up real quick.
Oh well, while we do this.
Oh yeah, it is time.
Y'all ready?
Drink.
Y'all been hanging? Let us know what shot you on.
And if you're feeling bold, we're gonna start live streaming eventually. And some of y'all are gonna be able to get on the show with us. We're gonna talk with you. We're gonna take some shots with you. And we might even have some contests down the line, man. I think we might have to. Nah, I don't want to be a degenerate and have a drinking contest.
Y'all don't want to hang. Y'all can't.
I don't think they can hang.
Y'all can't hang, bro.
I don't think they
want
can
this
hang.
issue.
I'm not gonna lie. Howard University alumni is putting you under the table, bro.
I agree. I'll say, let me take it back further than that. Seoul American High School alumni is putting you under the table, bro. Y'all don't know about them days when we was out in Itaewon with soju and hookah bars. Y'all know about them days in Morocco's, hitting up bricks, hitting up, what's that? It was a spot behind fucking, it was right by, if y'all stayed in Seoul, then there's a spot behind Itaewon where they had this little Chinese food restaurant that had like real orange chicken, but it was whack because it wasn't the American orange chicken.
He was like, oh damn, this is original.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh, this is actual like traditional Chinese
like,
cuisine.
Damn,
Like,
I wanted some.
I wanted the terrible American shit.
I wanted
like,
the
nigga.
fake shit.
But yeah,
The fake shit is better.
It was a hookah bar back there too. Or shit, sliding out the Hyundai or Myeongdong. Y'all know about them days we walk around through Seoul Station just soju bottles or fucking right by I Park. I'm just reminiscing now. But yeah, Seoul American High School, bruh, those times. They taught you how to drink out that motherfucker.
You got to find some pictures and send them to me.
I got plenty of pictures.
Send me some pictures from when you used to be out there, bro, so I can put it up on the screen.
I got plenty of pictures.
I'm gonna put some of them up while you were telling
Y'all
the
gonna
story.
laugh at me looking at this shit, and I look like a goddamn. Hey, so for my college graduation, my mom got me this book with just like pictures all throughout my life. Right? It's a great gift. I love you, mom. Thank you. But one of my friends saw it recently. You know her too, and she was just like, "This is not you." this is not who I know. Who is this child? I was like, damn. From birth till college, she was like, "Oh, this is not you." So apparently, I look mad different now. But hey,
damn, that's crazy.
If we put a picture up right here or something, y'all let me know. Do I look, like I grew up into me or not?
Yeah, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I feel like people really come into who they are in their 20s. I think like when you're a child and you're a teenager, a lot of that is like what your parents like, the clothes your parents buy, the stuff that your parents put you into and stuff like that. And then when you're on your own, you start to make your own decisions. You start to become who you are. And I feel like it becomes partly, the guidance that your parents gave you on top of who you are as an individual. So I feel like who you are now, bro, that's just who you are now. But actually, I feel like before I get to the poll of the week, I had a thread that I wanted to go with you.
So we're gonna do this.
Yeah,
and
we're
the
gonna
poll.
we might
Or
skip the
just skip
poll
the
if I
poll.
do
Okay,
this.
all
All
right.
right. So the thread of the week. All right. What is the craziest thing that has happened to you at work? All right. I'm gonna start with you. What's the craziest thing that's happened to you at work?
Honestly, I'm a software engineer, y'all, and my work don't be too crazy. Like niggas be chilling mostly, but just to get the question answered, I will say I had this cool ass white dude that used to work with me. He was our program manager. His name was Kelly. Shout out to you, Kelly. He was cool. He was funny. He used to walk around the office with random shit. So I have a sticker on my iPad, and I don't have that with me right now. But he came around, and he just had random little stickers he was handing out. He asked me which one I want. So the sticker I chose says, "Fuck off with that shit." And it's just a little owl sitting on the perch, on the ledge or branch or whatever the fuck. And it's, just fuck off with that shit around the edge of the sticker. That's the funniest shit I had seen. And I saw it at work. And I said, no way this white man is showing me this at work. Like, this is not allowed, right? This is my first year in a corporate job, fresh out of college. So, yeah, that was crazy to me. And it was hilarious. And I loved it. And, yeah, shout out to him. He's a great guy.
So you work at a very boring place.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
That's what I gather from that.
Absolutely.
Your job is goddamn.
I don't want to do it
because
anymore.
it fucking sucks. Your funniest story or craziest thing that's happened to you at work is a sticker story. That's the craziest shit. Not even like a fire alarm went off and I was running down the stairs because they thought that it was a real fire.
We had a
And then
fire
I ran
drill.
into this woman and she was so beautiful. And I said, "Oh, baby girl, what's going on?" And she was like, "I don't know, but I think I'm lightheaded." And you said, "Oh, baby, I got you." And you grabbed me by the arms and you said, "Don't worry, I got you. We're going to get out of this together." And we ran downstairs and then we talked and we kissed at the end. And you know what I'm saying? It was so cool. And I never saw her again at work ever again after that.
Not getting past
What the
this.
fuck?
We're not getting past your first impersonation of this imaginary woman, bro. That shit was hilarious. Nigga said, "Oh, I'm lightheaded."
Your job is boring as shit. Let me tell you a real crazy story.
Dog.
This was actually back when I was
I
like,
damn near want to take a shot just for that fucking impersonation.
hey, bro, we can do it. All right. That was so bad. I don't know if you needed that one, bro. But
Probably not.
yeah, nah. This was back when I was like 15 or 16. I was a tennis coach.
I do have this story.
Oh, now you have this.
I forgot about childhood.
Yeah, well, you should have thought better. Because it sounds like your life has been fucking boring.
Fuck you, nigga.
But yeah, so I had been working at this place. I was a tennis coach. And I remember this one day, I was coaching with this other girl. She was a little bit older than me. And we were coaching like kindergartners. And I used to go to the elementary school that was like right up the street from where we was at playing. And this was like downtown Jacksonville, like Durkeeville. I think Myrtle is like 2 blocks down. Which, if you're from Jacksonville, you know.
Tell us to them people from
So,
Jacksonville, because I don't care. I can't follow
So,
directions anyway.
bro, right over there at Emmett Reed, bro. If you're from Jacksonville, you know where Emmett Reed Rec Center is, bro. We was over there. Buddy comes walking down the street from like Johnny Ford. He comes walking down the street, and Buddy just starts.
What job is this that you're working?
I was a tennis coach.
Oh, you said this.
Yeah, and I had like kindergartners, bro. And you know that the building, they really took precautions because the glass that was like we had like full like floor to ceiling windows, but it was all bulletproof glass. It was just so funny to me. Like looking back on it, that is actually crazy.
I was in the hood for real.
That's actually crazy that we had that, but at the same time, like I understand why we had it. But regardless of any of that shit, Buddy comes walking down the street. He comes down the street. And we really didn't think nothing of it. We were just like, all right, kids, come on, let's go inside. We go inside. And like the whole building had to go on lockdown, whatever. Fast forward. The kids are trying to like go home that day. So, we're letting everybody back outside at this point. Like, people are leaving. And one of the kids is like not gone yet. Like he's still there for a long time. Turns out his family hasn't come got him yet because it was his family that was a part of this man who was walking down the street, because he went to some other house and they had some cats that he felt like he was supposed to be giving. And so he went over there and shot the cats and was like doing some wild shit over there, and then made the family, because the family who had the cats was supposed to come and get the boy, they couldn't come and get him yet because they were still dealing with the police about this man that came and shot the cats. So
I should have told my story first, even still, because it's not going to hold up to this crazy man shooting cats story.
yeah, no, I told you, dude, you have lived a boring life, my friend. I don't know what the hell you've been doing.
All right, so oh fuck. My story, you got to cut this and put my two shits in front of yours because this is ridiculous. So this is my very first job. My very first day of my very first job. So I was in 10th grade working as a grocery bagger at the commissary in Korea on my base. So this is at, what was the base called? I think, Yongsan? Yeah, Yongsan, because Korea. Yeah, so Yongsan commissary.
Okay.
Me and my mans, it's one of my best friends, Brandon. We always together. We always drink a soju. All of us as a group, we would drink a bottle each. So even when we're together, if it's just two of us, we drink a bottle each. Like it's like a beer bottle size.
Oh, okay.
It's like rubbing alcohol though. Like that shit is just. And
It's
the red
strong.
caps. The rumor about the red caps, because now everything is flavored. When I was over there, the red caps, it wasn't a flavor. It wasn't strawberry or nothing. It was just unfiltered. It meant you didn't know what type of alcohol level was in that bitch. That was the rumor at least. We was in high school. We just chose to believe it. We never decided to dig into it at all. But we drank the red cap ones because we was like, that's gonna get us more lit.
Yeah.
So me and Brandon, we each take a bottle of soju to the head and we go to work.
Go to work. It's crazy.
Nigga, we were in this fucking grocery store drunk as shit.
Y'all was working at the commissary.
Yeah, so we were baggers. Like y'all.
Oh
you come
my
to the
gosh!
register.
I told you.
We bag the groceries and shit. So,
No, that's crazy.
but you're supposed to bag them in a particular way. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Like when I got there, nigga was like, "All right, this is your first day." He gave me a little vest.
This was your first day?
My first day.
No, you're wild.
That's how I forgot about the story,
First
bro.
day?
Because it's like, yo, I'm 15.
Yeah. You just didn't give a shit. You didn't really want a job, let's be.
Nigga, I was working we don't make a paycheck. We only made tips.
Wait, what?
You don't get a paycheck as a bagger. It's literally just, they said, oh, the kids need something to do. Let them bag groceries.
That's crazy.
I feel like that's how the job was created. But yes.
No, that's crazy. You just got tips?
And me being
And
in
I'm
high
supposed
school,
to be a nigga that's thinking, let me get these groceries and then tip this bag, nigga.
dog, I had locks and a little
little
side
chin
burn
strap.
shit, chin strap. That's what it's called. I guess I looked older than the rest of the baggers, so I never got tipped. But that's besides the point. I didn't know that on my first day. My
That's
first day, bro.
crazy.
We in this bitch, we lit. It's me and Brandon. We over here bagging groceries.
Yeah,
the
so
little
you was just
manager,
bagging shit for nothing.
dog. I'm bagging shit. I'm watching motherfuckers get handed 20s,
What?
and they handed me $1.
That's crazy.
Nigga, I'm livid. But that's after the fact. That's when I've been there for a little minute. This story.
Damn, so you stayed there for a while?
I stayed there for a
No,
little
you
minute.
weren't getting paid and you only got tips?
Nigga, fuck
You
you.
must have really not had
I
shit
was
to
in
do.
high school, bro.
You didn't have
We didn't. The reason they say military kids is bad,
Damn, bro, y'all
We
didn't
don't
no
have shit to do.
PlayStations or Xboxes or nothing?
dog. I'm trying to be outside, like
Bagging groceries? What the fuck?
nigga. That's what the people was. That's what the kids was. They was all in the commissary.
Oh,
sitting
so
in the damn
everybody
bitch.
was out there bagging groceries.
It'd be like, oh,
so
I'm
you were the
I'm out of
main nigga
school.
if you wasn't bagging groceries.
Not even, but it was just like, yo, at this point, a lot of my friends had love base. Matter of fact, I might be getting the story twisted. It might be my senior year.
Oh my
No,
god.
just the timeline.
You know what,
The
y'all? At
story's
this
fine.
point, I don't think that this story is even real.
Y'all better listen to my damn story, all right? This is
I
my
think
therapy.
he just wanted to.
Shut up,
He
Benny.
just wanted to have
Alright.
a story that was fun.
No.
You know what?
It's
That's
either my
okay.
sophomore or my senior year. I just can't remember. No, it had to be my sophomore year because Brandon left my senior year. All right, bet. So this is my sophomore year. I switched schools a lot. All right, it's
Okay.
hard to keep track.
Yeah, no, that's a military kid thing.
But yeah, so we and this young manager comes over and he's talking to me and Brandon.
And he's like, y'all are drunk.
But we drink every day, so we're not like falling over ourselves or anything. It's just you can smell it in our breath. I had the foresight to chew gum.
But you know,
This
gum
nigga
has like an alcohol base. Did you know that actually
Yeah,
chewing
that
gum,
hurts.
like after you like think you're about to get pulled over by the cops and you try to chew gum or like drink Listerine, it's gonna make you smell more like alcohol.
Nope, didn't know that, and it didn't affect me then. It worked out for me because that nigga got rolled up or something. Like
Really?
yeah, nigga was like, "Yo, I smell liquor in your breath. You've been drinking." And this nigga's like, "No, da da da." Nah, I'm not hearing that shit. So he got in trouble.
And you were like, "Nah, I ain't no liquor on my breath." You're like,
Minty right. Minty fucking fresh, bitch. I was fine. So he got in trouble. I didn't, but we was both drunk as fuck. Like we
Nah,
drank
that's
together,
crazy.
went there together. We was together the whole day.
No, but you know what? I'm not gonna hold you, Brandon. You're a good man for not being like, "Hey man, what he was drinking too?" Because then
I wish the nigga would.
bro.
Brandon, you had to see me right now. He probably still want to fight me for something else in high school, but it's fine. That's my friend. We'll fight. That's my brother, real life. Shout out to B Rose.
Yeah, man. So let me see what some of these other folks said. So first one says, "I clocked in and actually worked. That was a crazy day."
Yep. 100% agree. 100 fucking percent.
No way. Got robbed at gunpoint. Cops came. I had a warrant, and they took me instead of the robber. There's no fucking way that happened. There's no way. There's no way that happened.
I just want y'all to know the genuine effort he just put into this reaction.
No, there's no way that just happened.
This nigga has read this to me before.
Have I?
You have.
Oh, then I'm cooked because I don't remember that.
Oh, okay, because that reaction was so fucking good. And I was
Nah,
like, yo,
because I really didn't remember reading that.
I thought she was just putting on a show, nigga.
Nah, bro, honestly, let me tell y'all something. I like to be a 100% honest reactor. You should know that by now.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
why I was
like to see.
surprised.
I don't like to see nothing for the first. I don't like to see nothing like before we do a show and then get to it. The only thing that I'll do, like for a thread, if I see it, like it's like just the post, like it's just the question, and the answers in the comments, and I don't see any comments, so I'm just gonna be like, okay, cool. Now I think that when I first saw this, we were gonna do it for a show that we had like going on, so I did read a comment, but I forgot that I read that joke. It says, "My boss called and was speaking gibberish, and I thought he was joking, playing on the phone. Then I remembered an episode on House where Then I remembered an episode on House where that meant a person was having a stroke. I called 911 right after, and it was confirmed he was having a stroke. LOL, thank you, Dr. House, for the free game." Whoa. So
Hey,
you
yo,
low-key saved your
That's a
boss's
wholesome
life?
ass story. That's crazy.
Damn, I can't read, but she saved somebody's life.
I ain't gonna hold you. So you guys to the point where you said, yeah, house. I was like, nigga, what's happening?
I don't know, bro. I think I was having a stroke.
I'm drunk too, so I was just like, I
No,
assumed it was me.
you need to call 911. You need to be like Shorty in the post, brother. You're not helping me at all.
You'll survive. You'll be okay.
All right.
This is. I want this to be a triangle. Hey, I probably have OCD. I don't know for real.
That's not even lined up properly.
It's not with the camera, but it's lined up for me right now. So
Oh,
just
where
let me
your
have my
angle
thing.
is? Okay.
Fuck it, we'll do it to the camera.
No, I'm just saying, like, it just... Okay. Check this out. I called out of work sick to go to Atlantic City. Gets down to the hotel. Did check, went... Okay, no, I'm not slow. I can read, but these people are typing like actual assholes.
Check this out. I called out of work sick to go to Atlantic City.
Gets down to the hotel. Did check, went to the room.
Did check in.
Okay,
Went to the room.
Went to the room to settle in. Came back down to the lobby. Who do I see? My manager. Who is checking in as well? It gets better. My manager, who is a man, is married to a woman, but was checking in while being hugged up with one of my coworkers who's a man. I looked at him. He looked at me. We went to work 3 days later. He walks up to me and says, "Glad you're feeling better." I smile. 2 weeks later, I got a raise. Holy shit. Hey, yo.
Yo, that's great.
No way
You
that
played your
happened,
fucking
bro.
position, my guy. That is hilarious. Nigga said, hey,
No, that's
glad you're feeling better, and I smiled.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
Glad you're doing better too.
Nah, I'm not
I ain't
gonna
mad
lie.
at
You're
you.
the GOAT. That is
I ain't mad at
crazy.
I ain't mad at you at
That's
all.
a crazy story, bro.
That's hilarious.
Nigga said, I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
That would make me and my boss best friends or manager. Yeah, we'd be best friends now. Like, you're my guy. Because I know I can get away with anything. I got you on me now.
Some boys came into the store and bought some masks, and a few minutes later, they came to rob the store with the masks on. No way. No way.
Why would you go into the store with your no mask? You on camera getting fucking caught buying a mask to rob a store 30 seconds later.
You're in the same clothes. They're like, hey, bruh, I know who you are, bruh. I just sold that to you. Nigga, this tag is still on it.
I know your name. I saw it on the car.
I
just swiped that bitch.
Jermel Johnson, I know you.
Jermel.
You live at 3225 Glass Oak Street.
Jermel, you have a dumbass name. Who the fuck combines Jer with Mel?
What is going on here? I saw
jokes that aren't
funny. I actually know your mom. She works like 3 stores down, bro. She works at the Piggly Piggly.
Like,
isn't that a store? Piggly Wiggly?
Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, that's actually a real place. It's crazy.
I knew a person in high school that called herself Quiggy Rue.
That's not a great line. I mean, well,
actually,
that's not
her.
Whoa. I don't know what's worse, the name or the story.
She was a great person. She is a great person. She said, my name's Rue, but you can Rue, Quickie Rue, but you can call me Quickie.
My name's Rue, Quiggy Rue, but you can call me Quiggy. So why did she lead with Rue?
That shit, I don't know, but I fucking rolled, bruh. On the floor, bruh. That shit had me weak as fuck, just crying. Man. Alright.
This is the last one. Back in the 90s, I was offered a job at the local Circle K, and that evening, you were supposed to be training with a young lady that was one of the managers. But that night, I had overslept, so I called the store, and the man answered. I told him my name and that I was supposed to be training with the manager, and that I overslept and I needed to talk to her. That's when he told me that he was a cop and that there had been a robbery and that she died. She was shot. Y'all, I lost it. Damn, so you overslept and avoid death? Could you imagine? Nah, for real, bro. Imagine you were like, oh shit, I'm late to work. Oh man, I need to call my manager. Hey, yo. I'm on the way, but I know I'm late. I'm gonna be there like 10 minutes. And they're like, sir, this is actually the police. Don't come to work. It's not a good scene here. I'm like, well, damn, I got the day off.
So my honest thoughts, I think I would probably just be like,
it's okay. You did.
Nah.
You just hate me, and that's okay because the show.
No, because I'm really thinking about
the show's gonna be ruined.
I'm really thinking about like my honest reaction to that.
That would actually be crazy.
Damn, glad I didn't get up, and I feel bad about thinking that.
Yeah,
because somebody died. But
but I'd be like,
honestly, I'd be like, yo,
I feel like I would be trying to like think about how it happened. Like,
what's the opposite of called a straight? Called a blessing. I just called a blessing.
Yeah.
Just for no reason.
You know what's crazy? You ever seen that? I don't know why I'm thinking about it, but you ever seen that movie Premonition? It's still on. You ever seen that movie Premonition?
No.
With Sandra Bullock? You gotta watch that joint, bro. It's actually good. If y'all don't have it, y'all need to watch that movie.
Was you telling me about that movie, Widows?
Yeah, bro.
I watched it.
With Daniel Kuket.
Cool.
Whatever his name is.
Kaluuya.
You know who I mean.
You fucking
y'all
up makes me say Kaluuya.
Yes.
Something like that.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm so sorry.
You saying it wrong makes me fuck it up.
And you know what? I need to learn it.
Because I know this nigga's name. And if I still said it wrong.
But also understand that, you know.
We've been drinking. We have been drinking.
But, okay, so. Yes. I'm telling you, that rap scene. No, bro. Go ahead, spit the bars again.
What killed me, because I didn't think it was gonna be niggas. I thought they was gonna be rapping in the first place.
They
got them niggas box. They got them niggas out of the box and said, "Hey, whole time, I caught the niggas in the back rapping." He said, "But they cold though." Like, yo, why would you fuck me over like that?
Bro, imagine like a little mini dumpster, and like these two guys are stuck in it. They can't see nothing. It's pitch black. And I guess they just been talking. And stuff. They've been in there they've been in there for a long enough time to where they're no longer scared. To where they're just like, hey, bro, you be rapping? Yeah, bro, I be rapping. Yeah. Hey, stuck in the box with my nigga. His name's Collin. I'm playing poker. No, they know I'm all in. You know I'm like Kobe because I'm balling. And every time they see the phone, they know I am the one calling. That was offbeat. Don't really care though. Your girlfriend is cool, but her nigga is a weirdo. I swear to God, she wanna come and see me. Then she want me rubbing on that booty like a genie. Popping out the lamp though. You know I'm going at this bitch like a Rambo. They wanna see it, but I'm all in the lamb toe. That mean I'm eating hella good with the lamb though. Oh shit. Hey. Lambo. Okay, nah. But so they was doing some shit like that stuck in a box. And then Nick came and said, hey bro, get y'all ass out of here. Bro, made him rap.
Run.
Oh my God. I was like, hey, yo, this nigga's a menace.
He went into the bowling alley.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm sorry, if you ain't seen this movie, it's hella spoilers right now.
Yeah, hella spoilers.
He was in a fucking wheelchair. They said, fuck you. Knocked him over, laid down with him, said,
Yes, bro. He literally laid on the bowling lane and started poking his legs up and was like, damn, you really don't feel that.
Did you feel this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro.
That was
a crazy movie.
I told you.
And the last scene, I will say the main plot of it, I was hoping he would be a more important type of character.
Yeah, and then when he just
I say he wasn't a part of the main plot, really. He was, but he was a side character the whole time.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I kind of felt like I knew the husband was gonna be alive on some bullshit.
That's what I was gonna say. The main plot, I kind of guessed.
Yeah, like him still being alive is some fuckery, but I kind of saw it coming, and then on top of that, like, you're not killing Viola Davis, bro. She knows how to
She's
get
the
away
lead.
with murder.
And I will say, I did like when other black shorty pulled up, and she was like, "You ain't gotta say that. I'm right here.
Yeah,
you can talk to me." She was like, "Oh, you vouch for her? I don't need vouching."
Yeah, nah. But I also did feel like she was talking kind of wild for a nigga that's just supposed to be getting put on to a whole ass. I was like, Shorty, you're kind of talking crazy.
At the same time, she needed to come with that energy.
She didn't. They needed that energy, but at the same time, what I'm saying is, like, if I'm Viola Davis and we were actually people that was robbing shit for real all the time,
but they're not.
You're dead.
They're not people robbing shit for real all the time.
I know. So
and Shorty probably told her that when it was like, "No, this is the situation." She was like, "All right, bet." And so she came in and she was like, "Bro, you over here trying to act like you're the big boss? No, nigga, you're just the first person that." Not even.
Not really, bro.
You're just the only person.
She was the
that has
money.
the plan.
She had money and the plan.
And
she literally was telling like, now what was nice though was when Shorty went to the gun place and she was like, hello, I really need help. I need help with my boyfriend. He's so abusive. I need 5 blocks. I was like, oh shit, the Russian accent on their ass. Okay.
Yeah, no, she did that. She came in hella clutch.
Yeah.
And I did guess that Viola Davis wasn't going to die because I'm like, yo, you're not going to kill Viola Davis in this movie that has her as a lead character.
Yeah.
I did not like her and Liam Neeson kissing.
I did not either. That made me really uncomfortable. It made me really uncomfortable.
I don't know what that says about us in our subconscious.
No, not even that it was a white woman a white man and a black woman. Not even that, bro. But like, he looks very rigid. And then Viola Davis is just like an auntie that doesn't have a husband. And so it's just...
You said it and I knew exactly what the fuck you were... Like, I know what you're saying.
So it's just like, the two together just didn't feel right.
And that's why I'm like, I don't know. I gotta dig into it more on my own time and be like, yo, is it really because he's white?
No, but you know they always...
Because I like Liam Neeson.
They give her a white husband in every show, movie, and everything she's in.
Really?
And How to Get Away with Murder, bro. Her husband's
I didn't
white.
watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. That's crazy.
No, they always do. Unless it's like some slave movie. Then obviously it wouldn't make sense.
I heard that Denzel doesn't kiss white women in movies. Like, that's a thing with him. And,
really?
And since I heard that, I've been trying to peek
find
more.
a movie where he kisses a white woman.
With him in particular, for sure, but just with black actors and actresses in general, like, do they be kissing white actors and actresses? And
Yeah,
I've been
they do.
paying attention. I've been peeping it more.
They do.
Yeah,
For
it's
sure.
like, yo, that happens a lot. But I was really hoping.
Have you ever seen Death at a Funeral?
No, I haven't.
Justin Timberlake was kissing people.
Yeah, see, I'm conflicted because Justin's from Memphis, but at the same time,
I mean, Justin Timberlake. I mean, we're not gonna say he's black, but
he
he's got soul.
He got his car right. He's invited to the barbecue type shit. Invited to the cookout. That's what they say. But yeah, nah, I don't know, bro. That shit is interesting to me. All right, so I mean, what else are we talking about? That was the world.
Honestly, I feel like that was a great way to transition into anime of the week. Let's go ahead and take this final shot of the show. If you're still with us, man, I know this show has been a little bit rough and a little bit tough, but I appreciate y'all for sticking around.
Y'all better be fucking drinking. I'm sorry, but y'all better be fucking drinking. I gotta work tomorrow.
Me too, early. And it's 12:05. This is a late happy hour.
This is a late ass happy hour.
But if you're still with us, I appreciate you greatly, man. We've been having a great time on the show, and we will definitely be hollering at y'all soon. The last thing we're going to get into is anime of the week, which is probably not even going to be anime of the week this week because I actually want to get into a few things.
Okay.
One, I left off last episode by just saying follow the House of Usher. I hope by now at least, you've had a chance to watch something.
I have not, but you know what's crazy is all of my IG and little suggestions
Has been that?
Follow of House of Usher has been popping up all over my timeline.
Yeah.
Ever since y'all said that, the FBI and fucking Facebook
Siri and all that shit.
Bro, what?
They're like,
So
hey,
Follow
nigga, he
House
told
of
you
Usher
to
has
watch
been
it.
all over my shit.
Now, I'm telling you, you're gonna love that show, bro. The show is really good. So try to watch it. So I won't give too many spoilers or whatever, but I'll give you a general synopsis because this is not like you learn this in the first 10 minutes of the show. Essentially, my bad.
No. Give your synopsis first because we gotta make that quick before you.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, essentially, this guy, Roderick Usher, he's the head of the Usher household.
This up so you know what I'm saying.
And he essentially, long story short, owns a really big, powerful company, and now they're falling. And the way that it's happening, the way that everything got to where it is, the way that everything is how it is all very detail oriented. So just pay attention to the show. Whew, good show. On that note, take a shot. And next week I'm gonna talk about it. So if you don't watch the show this week, next week I'm spoiling.
I'm not gonna be able to.
Next week I'm spoiling it. You can finish it. It's only episodes. Only 8 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was multiple seasons.
No, it's just one season. Now, what I did finish that you were talking about last week.
Yeah.
Gen V.
Oh, you finished it.
I watched it. I finished it. Now,
Let's get into
it. Is
because the way it ends had me fucked up.
Okay, I also agree because what kind of ending is that? I was upset because how the hell did they do all of that and then Homelander comes, fucking shoots them down, and then now the other people are the fucking saviors?
Yes.
And what I realized from that was that you have to take the boys and Gen V timelines and merge them together. What they have been talking about this whole season is how Homelander, like in that last episode when she talks to the shorty that was in the boys that was blowing everybody's heads up, and the vice president.
Yeah.
And they didn't know that shorty was the one doing all that. So she comes and she's talking to her. She's like, "Listen, you can either go this path and try to do whatever you want and get fucked up for it, or you can go this path and you can be in the 7 and really make some shit shake." And so basically, she goes out there, she tries to stop them from fighting and whatever after they release everybody. And I just think that it's crazy that they did all of that. And I don't know. Okay, I remember what I was about to say. The reason that I was saying that you got to realize the timelines and how they merge together is because even when the vice president girl came and they were having that conference, everybody was talking about, is Homelander going to be held accountable for killing that man in public? And all this other shit. So that means that ending of The Boys season 4 is the beginning of where we are right now.
Yeah.
So that means that when Homelander came, you got to remember Homelander's state of mind when he was back over there fighting with Huey and shit like that, right? Because he started to hate humanity. So the fact that he went over there and he saw that the shorty that was mind controlling and that buddy were killing all the humans, he was like, "How dare you fight your own people? You gonna stop us from killing these humans, and you know what they're doing to us? How dare you? Okay, I got something for your goofy ass. I'm gonna ruin you." I'm interested to see how season 2 is gonna be.
At the end of The Boys, Homelander killed Buddy. And then
Wait, who killed?
It was
the regular guy.
The regular guy. Yeah, he was in the crowd. They was doing
He
a
threw
little
some shit at
protest,
his son.
or they was doing some. It wasn't a protest. What was it?
Homelander just came down and he was talking to some people.
Yeah, because it wasn't a protest. They was all
I
out
think
there
they were
cheering
protesting something. They were cheering for Homelander.
And
then he said, "I want to introduce y'all to somebody." He brings down his son,
and
the guy hits his son with like a bottle or some shit.
He offed his ass. And after that, the crowd started cheering. So not only is he, that's what she said. Not only is he, on some shit where it's like the supremacy of his race, of his kind.
He also feels validated.
He feels validated because the humans supported him in that.
Yeah.
So yeah, coming straight from that, going into this Gen V shit, and Gen V is gonna tie right into season 4 of The Boys.
Season 5.
4. There's 3 seasons of The Boys.
That was 4. You sure?
Gen V goes into season 4. I'm positive. If I'm wrong, I'll take 2 shots in the next episode.
I'm not confirming the 2 shots thing because I really don't know.
If I'm right,
but if you're wrong,
if I'm right,
okay. If you're right, I'll take 2 shots. But then also, if you're right and I beat you in a game of bowling and my score is over 200, then it's not good.
No.
And if I beat you 2 games of bowling with my score over 200, then you have to take 2 shots.
No. We're not doing that. We're not going to make a bet where I lose if I win. That's not how it works.
As you see, he fears the bowling god.
All right.
All I had to mention was
Put another condition on
What's
there.
the other condition?
That you got to win in 60-piece me in Mario Kart.
What the fuck? What happens if I don't 60-piece you?
Then all of that bowling shit is null and void.
So then neither
No. So then
shots?
it goes back to the original bet, which is that if it's 4 seasons or 3 seasons of The Boys currently.
Okay, but hold on, no, 60-piece in Mario Kart, that is a little bit of a feat. How about this? Instead of Mario Kart 60-piece, I beat you in golf, and you know that you're better than me in golf.
We've only played golf twice.
And you've been better twice.
That's not enough.
He fears the champion. He fears
He
me.
can say what
He
likes.
fears me. That's
say
nothing but fearing me and my abilities. Because he knows that, twice is not enough for me to see your true potential. And once I know your true power, then I can make an assessment on whether or not I want to make that
This
assessment.
nigga thinks he's in an anime. And
I am.
And
Nigga, and I'm light
he's
and
not,
L at the same time.
He's not going.
I am going with full dead abilities.
He's not going. Bro, fuck out of here. Ain't nobody worried about this nigga's ability.
Here's a question, and I'm gonna tell you that I haven't started it yet, just as a precursor to whatever you want to say. So don't spoil nothing for me. Have you started Invincible?
Yes, I finished Invincible.
Well, there's only like 2 episodes out right now.
I finished Invincible.
Oh, the book. Oh,
I mean comic, but yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. Soft bastard. Yeah.
So you don't really care about the show.
No,
Because you already know where it's gonna kind of go.
Yeah, but no,
If they follow the
I do know how it's gonna end. Yeah, for sure. But the same thing is with My Hero. If I like a show enough, I'm gonna read the manga or the manhwa or the fucking comic. So yeah, I know how Marvel Secret Wars is gonna go. I know how Invincible ends. I know how My Hero ends. I know how Demon Slayer ends.
So then, what's the point of even watching the shows?
I've been watching it a lot less lately. To be honest,
because you already kind of know
the things that I'm interested in. I want to binge. I want the whole story, and I love that.
Yeah,
the anime. I'm like, if I watch the anime and I love it, that means that it's already at least 50 chapters of the manga out.
Yeah,
so,
and honestly, like with Invincible, like right now they're spoon feeding, so like they're only dropping like an episode a week. So
they can still go with Invincible. The comic ended, but they can still go if they wanted to. They can continue the story.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
So in terms of comic to reality of what we see on the
TV, the show versus
how
comic adaptation
accurate is the show to the comic?
I think it's fairly accurate. They switch up the sequence of events, but they, as far as I've seen, and y'all correct me in the comments if you know better, if you think you know better. Because if I fact check you and you're wrong, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Yeah, we're coming back at you.
But yeah, they they changed up the sequence of events, but they still have all the events of the comics in Invincible. So far, there haven't been any major character changes from what I've seen, aside from like changing the race or the sexuality of some characters. But all the characters are there, all the fights are there, all the enemies. The universe is the same universe. It's just they might say, oh, they'll show you the Martian. You saw the Mars mission in season 1.
Yeah.
That happened in a different sequence of events than it did in the show versus the comic books. But it still happened in both.
Yeah, and the way that it ended still
was the same. Yeah, because I feel like they changed up the sequence of events for things that they were like,
they're trying to speed earlier.
Not even necessarily. They're just saying we could put this earlier without it changing the end result.
Okay.
So
and it gives us something to animate that's interesting.
And it makes you think, if you're watching the show and you've already seen the comic, it's like, okay, where are they going with this now?
Yeah.
And they give you a little bit of different flavor, a little twist to it. But it's still the same shit that you came there to see. You still see the fights that you came there to see. So yeah.
So the animations that you were like, okay, this fight is probably crazy animated,
nigga, that
you've seen have been like, wow, this didn't disappoint.
Seeing Battle Lion, fuck them niggas up, and then be like, bro, I don't even want to fight you no more. I'm just going. After the Guardians started winning, this is season 1.
I remember that. That shit was crazy.
And the nigga was like, yo, he left and was like, yo, this fight's boring. And he left and
he
started
really
winning.
actually killed everybody.
But yeah, I feel like people watch that and go, oh, he left because it was, they started winning, and no.
That nigga was.
This nigga left because it was boring.
Yeah.
He's about that fucking action.
Yeah.
Like the fights that they got in Invincible that you want to see animated. Yes, it's just as gory, it's just as bloody, it's just as graphic and gruesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's crazy. Okay, so what was the other show that I was going to talk to you about? Well, we didn't really get too deep into Gen V. I actually want to kind of talk about Gen V. Like, that show was actually, I feel like, great. And I feel like when you told me that line about this school is not for you to come and study, this is for us to study you. Like, when it was delivered, I was like, oh, wow. Okay.
Nigga.
Because, like, that was, like,
that whole scene, bro.
That whole scene was crazy. Because the fact that Kate had been, and you know what's really crazy? When I first started watching the show, I swear to God,
You thought Kate was the one.
I knew Kate. I was like, bruh, there's something about that girl. I know she's working with them.
I'll say,
I don't know what it was, but I swear to God, I was like, there's something about this girl. She's working with, I knew that already that the fucking dean was evil.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I don't know how Brink was necessarily involved. Oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm
Brink,
saying like,
all the people that work at the school, I for sure was like, yo, they're definitely
they're definitely in there.
But I will say I didn't think Kate was in on it. I saw that as a clear path for them to go, but
it felt too obvious.
It felt too obvious.
But to me, I was still like, and that was how I felt too. I was like, I know she's involved, but to me, that also feels too obvious, and it's like she just can't be involved at that point. But lo and behold, here her ass.
And I will say,
wiping their memory.
I will still say that when they showed her as being involved, I was like, damn, with the depth at least.
Yeah.
It still got me. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
But
we got to put a big ass spoiler warning on this bitch, cause nigga, if you ain't seen Gen V yet, I don't know what to tell you. That could be a short. If you ain't seen Gen V yet, do better.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Because shit is fucking amazing.
Gen V is a crazy show.
But Kate.
So, matter of fact, speaking of shorts, actually, I have a good one for us.
Before we switch subjects, I just want to ask you one thing.
Yeah.
So, like I told you, I finished things that I like. So I already know how the boys' comics go.
Mm-hmm.
The show is mad different from the comics. Characters aren't the same. They don't have the same origin, etc., etc. I'm not gonna spoil shit for you. One of the theories I saw, I wanted to ask you about was, I started talking about different things to try to give fucking prefaces and forgot my main question. It was about Kate and the brainwashing and
somehow affects the boys.
Fuck. Nope, lost it. Give me 15. Not 15.
15 minutes. It's crazy.
Yeah, no. Give me
30 seconds.
All right. While you try to think of that, no, I think it's safe to say that I don't know what to say right now. I'm have to edit this.
Yeah, no, for sure. Edit this out.
Because at this point, I think I'm a little drunk and I don't really have anything else to say.
I mean, we're over an hour already.
Yeah, I know. I kind of want to stop the show, but I feel like we need to finish the thought.
We gotta finish the thought.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on. Give me 30 seconds, bro. I got you. Because I really wanted to ask you this.
You were talking about the boys, but you were also asking me about Kate and what I guess I thought about how Kate was going to be involved in something in the boys. You were trying to preface it by saying they don't necessarily have the same origin stories, but I guess this thing was still relevant.
Yes, it was about the comics and some shit happened from there. But they didn't really talk about Gen V in the comics much. They just bring it to.
Fuck. I don't remember. I'm so upset about this. No, I don't remember. It's fine. We can just.
Do we have anything else to say? Do we have anything else to talk about?
Gen V,
the boys. Fall House of Usher. You gotta watch it so we can talk about it. Was there another show that we were both watching or something? Just making noises.
Yeah, it really is. I've been holding this shit for a couple hours, so. That's the thing, but I didn't expect that noise to come out. I thought I had gills or something. The motherfucker came out like it had air. How it make so much noise, bro? That was awful. The microphone probably picked that bitch up.
It definitely did for sure. Oh man, I'll have to cut all of this out.
Nah, you can put that part in. I feel like that'd be a funny short, bro.
Yeah.
Just. Fuck, I don't remember what I wanted to ask you about, bro. Shit, it was about Kate and something about her later interactions with this show and how you think it could go. But all right, so instead of that, let me ask you this: where do you think the show will go from here?
Well, for me, I think that it's going to be an interesting blend because I don't know how they're going to manage the boys and Gen V now that they've kind of merged them together. Because in Homelander's reality, he's seen news about how Kate and Sam are now heroes, and how the other four
in
are
his
now
reality,
villains. In the same reality. But I'm
Okay,
saying,
okay.
like, the fact that they now have put Homelander in Gen V, that means that their realities are now blended within
You
the fact that
understand.
the boys has to now incorporate items and thoughts of Gen V.
From the jump, Gen V was intertwined with the boys. They talk about the Deep going to school there. They talk about.
When did they talk about that?
They talk about the Deep and what's the black guy name?
Talk about that?
Ace.
A-Train, the
A-Train,
Deep,
and the
Maeve,
Deep.
all of them went there.
All
What
of
I'm
them went
saying is they didn't acknowledge that in the show.
Yes, they did.
When?
Yes, they did. In the first few episodes, they established quickly and early on that this was included in the same universe as the boys. It was included in the same. They had Vought. They had the same characters as with Ashley as a fucking head of PR and shit. Like no. That's why I was gonna say this before, but
No, they did have
the
all of that
boys
stuff.
and
I
Gen
know
V
that.
are tied in. The comics include the university. That's a thing. It's a thing. It's not something they got to think about too deeply. I'll say that. It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Well,
they,
so
they don't have to
are
work.
you asking me how I think the boys is gonna move forward, or how I think Gen V is gonna move forward?
I guess both. How do you
Gen
think?
V season 2.
How do you think it's gonna go? What
So
do you
I think
the progression
Gen
of
V
this
season
plot?
2 is going to have to be primarily about the 4 individuals that are stuck in that prison
For sure.
getting out.
Yeah.
That's going to be the main objective of that. Now, I think the best way that can happen is by Sam realizing that he has made a mistake by doing what he did because he was already having that internal conflict and trying to free them because he's actually strong enough. Otherwise, I don't know how it's necessarily going to happen. But then again, fucking what's her name?
Emma.
Well, Emma could just, I guess, if she got enough food, turn herself big as shit and just break through it. Maybe.
the opposite.
Huh?
If she
Oh
shrinks.
yeah, or she could shrink and get out and see what happens and what's around them. Then you get Andre, who could bend metal, but his metal bending fucking sucks. And then Marie,
He's not tough.
he's not like that. And then Marie, like she's actually just now figured out that she's strong by the fact that she can actually feel blood in other people, so she can now
God, I'm
see
so happy
the
about that.
translucence in other people by seeing their blood vessels. She can actually pick up blood from other people. I was like, God, how long is it going to take for you to realize you can just use the blood inside of somebody else and that you don't have to keep cutting yourself?
No, oh God.
Like, you literally blew your mom up and your dad up. You blew
But
them
that was
up.
her blood still.
No.
No. She did not blow them up.
No, listen to me. Her mom, she shot with the blood that she was
Oh,
playing with
her
from her
dad,
hand.
she exploded everything.
Her dad, she exploded everything.
You're right.
And that's why I was like, I don't know why she hasn't realized that she did that in that moment, and that, wow, okay, maybe I don't know how to do it, but that is a possibility.
So the whole show I was thinking the same thing, but you calling that out actually just made me realize it even more. They foreshadowed it.
Yeah, they did foreshadow it.
And I didn't even, like, I just knew that was the thing for her to be.
Yeah, no. And
Because
but now
what
I didn't think about was how the vice president shorty and the boys was popping niggas' heads off, and that she had the same power.
I didn't think it was gonna be the same power. I thought hers would be very specific to popping heads. But the fact that she can control blood the same way Marie can,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And they didn't allude to that in the boys.
At all.
You just thought that she was a head popper.
And she's a nigga.
No. Not even. But yeah, I'm just so conditioned at this point.
She's a nigga in the comics. That's what I was gonna say.
She's a man.
Yeah, the vice president or the vice president elect, I guess she is now, but she's not elected yet, is a man in the comics. And while he does eventually get arrested, he ends up being killed. Can I spoil the comics for you at least?
Nigga, that's gonna ruin the show.
It's not, because at this point it's already different. It's already going different ways.
I want you to
It's already going different ways.
No, maybe this just might make me read the mangas.
American comics aren't manga.
No, listen to me, you damn bastard. I'm saying maybe you're making me read the comics, the mangas, all of the stuff. When I'm talking about general, just anime in general,
But you're not going
like Hunter x Hunter, like reading the manga.
You need to read the manga because
I know I'm so disappointed that Gomai never got powers back.
Hunter x Hunter is a bad example though, because the author is sick.
I know.
He's been sick for years, so he hasn't written anything new in years. I want to spoil it.
No spoil it.
It's not going to happen like the way that
you don't know that.
I do.
You don't.
It can't happen like it does in the comics. It literally cannot.
Yes, but you don't know what twists and turns they might put in the show.
You have seen Black Noir, right?
Yes.
You've seen his face.
Yeah, they don't show it in the comics.
No, in the comics he's Homelander's clone.
Really?
So it cannot happen like it is in the comics. You understand what I'm saying now?
Wait, in
the comics,
Black Noir is
Homelander's clone. They had Homelander, they created him, and he was too powerful, so they created the clone, so they control him and kill him. Eventually, Black Noir does kill Homelander in the comics.
Wow.
That is not going to happen in this series.
Black Noir is dead.
He's not like that. He's just not. Oh, he actually died. He died, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all of the 7 died.
So,
except for Homelander.
So
everybody was getting their head popped off, and everybody else was dying.
I have more reason to think that I could spoil this, and I forgot half of it.
Nah, you know what? I want to read it now. That was actually very interesting. I did not know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy. And on that note, guys, I think we're going to end the show. I think that has been a great night, but I think that both of us do have work in the morning. We are a little tipsy, and it's late as fuck. So we're going to go. I appreciate y'all for being here, man. It's been a great night. Welcome again to the Happy Hour Podcast, and we are out. It's been your boy Benny and your boy
Collin, CeeLo Fresh.
Yes, sir. You know what's going on, man.
Shout out Rody.
If you got something to smoke, go ahead and smoke. If you got something to drink, go ahead and drink it. We'll see y'all next time.
I'm in this bitch chillin'. My nigga got the villain in him. He killin'. Niggas know we winning. Yeah, next time we on, yeah, we sinning. We got the shit going up, nigga. Know we spinning on them tracks. We got the shit going down, and you know that's that. Yeah, that's facts. All my niggas going back to back. Yeah, we in.
No, we're not in slack.